It's probably much more difficult at this point in time to get a mortgage as a self-employed applicant than any time I can remember in the past. So what I'd like to do in this video is explain to you why you're getting asked these additional questions and why it's such a problem. For employees, most of them are back at work from furlough at this point of the process. So lenders are starting to be okay with that type of employee, no problem at all. Self-employed, different kettle of fish. And the reason why that's the case is that a lender can assess your income as a self-employed applicant based on the previous year's figures, up to 18 months in arrears. So it could be that your account submitted on the 6th of April 2019, the lenders can in theory use that income all the way through to October 2020. But as we found out this year through the pandemic, a lot can change very quickly when it comes to people's businesses, especially those working in certain sectors. Bars and cafes and events and hospitality, some sectors have been very, very badly affected, others not so much. And that's what's causing some self-employed customers some frustration at the moment because they're doing as well as ever. The lenders do have the money, they do want to lend it to you, but they don't want any customers to fall into arrears if their businesses have a chance of perhaps not succeeding in the future. So they're going to be asking you some additional questions to ensure that the mortgage is sustainable. So they're going to be asking about things like, have you had any government assistance, bounce back loans? They're going to ask you perhaps questions about your social distancing were to continue for a longer period of time. Would that have an effect on your sustainability and your profitability going forward? What's your order book like? And in addition, this happens on most cases at the moment, they're looking for 90 days worth of business bank statements. So not happy to rely just upon last year's earnings and your current account statements. They want to see how much money is going through your business bank statements as well. More so than ever, if you're a self-employed applicant, you need the help of a mortgage broker. Having an agreement in principle does not mean that much for a self-employed applicant anymore. You're going to get thrown these additional questions. And where we can help is predict what these questions are going to be ahead of the application going into the lender to avoid that disappointment. So we're going to help build this picture for you of you and your business, package the application and be ready for those questions coming back from the lenders to give your application the ultimate best chance of going to formal mortgage offer. Thanks for watching the video. We do rely on user-generated content, so please subscribe if you found the information useful and send me a question in the comments below or drop me an email and I'll do my best to answer it.